What's going on? I am going to winter 4x4 Jamboree, so I've come here to Fat Bob's garage, dropping off the Chevy, and we're taking a look at the Scout. We're not really gonna take the Scout because I haven't worked on it yet. We're actually taking that. Bum-ba-da-bum. So, what is the vehicle I stole from Fat Bob's garage? Well, this is a 2019 Jeep Gladiator Launch Edition Rubicon Launch Edition, however they say it. You know, so it's got your lockers, it's standard, it's got all the disconnect sway bar, it's got all the bells and whistles. Fat Bob's has gone and put a 3-inch JKS lift on it, some 38-inch Falcon MTs, and some black Rhino wheels. Bumpers are by Expedition 1, and the mule cargo rack in the back with the spare tire in the back. So it's a pretty sweet vehicle for me to have for a weekend. Much nicer than anything I own. It's for sale if you're interested. Maybe it's sold by now by the time you see this, who knows. But yeah, so I'm cruising. I got about a 5-hour drive. I am following the Code 4 LED truck down there. I'm going to be in his booth. I'm just taking this down for Fat Bob's because they need another driver. They got too many vehicles going down and not enough people. So I said, heck, I'll drive it for you. Maybe we'll take it on a dirt road. Probably not do much with it. But we'll get some cool pictures of it. Pretend like we're doing cool stuff, maybe. We'll see. I am known. So I used to work for Fat Bob's, right, for 10 years or so, sales manager. I've been known to beat on the owner's vehicles. Back in 2014, he got a black JK Wrangler 4-door, and before he had put many miles on it, he allowed me to take it down to Moab, and we got stuck in some trees. It was a washed out trail, and we pretty much had to drive up a river past a bunch of trees. I did a lot more damage to that thing than I ever wanted to. Then he built it. Throughout the years, I broke an axle shaft on it. I wasn't very, I mean, I was nice to the Jeep. It broke a lot while in my care. Slashes damage. So I'm going to be nice to this one. We're not going to do that. Don't worry. Don't worry, Fat Bob's. I'll be nice to this one. Of the Gladiator. I mean, it's lifted, it's got 38s, it's got mud tires. Yeah, it's got kind of a big tire, not even a wander, but it's slow to react. It's a big lifted Jeep. It's not bad to drive. I mean, look at me. It's not safe. Yeah, no, it's quiet, it's nice. It's got adaptive cruise control. It's super fancy. So I can set my cruise and not run into the guy in front of me, just match the speed. The downside of that is I grew up always saying, hey, look, buddy, I got my cruise set, and you can't, you know, if we're passing each other back and forth, that's your problem. Not anymore, because now I'm just doing whatever the dude in front of me does. What's up? It's the next day. We made it here. I am riding with the Fat Bob's crew in the Jeep there. That's also one they built. We're on Wayne's World. There's the sun. We got a whole lineup of Jeeps. We're gonna go have a good time today. Let's check out the Jeep. What's up? We're riding down trail Wayne's World. First trail so far. And we're in the green Mojito Jeep. Josh, tell us about this Jeep. What is it? What does it have? Who does it like?
It is a 2018 Sahara with the 4-cylinder turbo motor. Got a 3.5-inch JKS lift with 37-inch Toyos. Running a risk here, no lockers, no re-gearing on a trail that's supposed to require lockers. So we'll see how today goes.
Supposedly it's a pretty easy trail, right?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be too bad.
I think they overrate the numbers to scare people off.
A little bit.
Because they don't want you here in your stock TJ braking and having to pull your butt out.
Yeah.
It's got Addicted Desert Iron bumpers on it. So this was what? This was a sponsored rig for Fat Bob's?
Yeah, so this is one of our show rigs that we take to all the events and kind of use to kind of show all of the products that are available for the Jeep, and hope to get some hard trail use in them so we can give some good reviews on the products.
And you let people drive these Jeeps?
We do.
So if you go down to Fat Bob's, if you're interested in, you know, certain types of suspensions or lights or bumpers and you want to see options, they've got multiple Jeeps that they've built down there with the help of sponsors that have different styles of suspensions on them, different shocks, different wheels, different tire packages. You can test drive them, and so you can be more informed on what you want on your Jeep when you're building it, so you're not just kind of shooting blind and, you know, going off internet reviews and stuff, but you can actually test it out for yourself and see what you like to do.
Come on down, ask for me, I'll help you out. Got lots of opportunity for test drives and different vehicles. We've even got Gladiators you can check out. So,
how many Gladiators do you have there now? 3 on a daily basis?
2 on the daily, 3 every once in a while.
Nice. So we're going to continue down our slow, creepy, crawly trail here. So Sand Hollow, to me, I mean, it's Moab-esque, but there's a lot of sand, hence the name, right?
Yeah, it is.
I've never been down here before. It's my first trip, and there is a lot of sand. There's little rocks sticking out. We've had a couple of good little bumpy sections to bump through so far, but so far, nothing too exciting, right? It's been been calm in the Jeep with big tires. Big tires is key. You just roll over everything.
It's a good break-in trail.
Hard driver. Hard driver. Other driver, Josh. So just yell at him like he's your son. You got it. Hard driver. top of Wayne's World. We've made it. It's got some pretty cool views, but there's a big rock in the way. But you can see back here, you got a nice mixture here of desert and then some red cliffs and then the mountains and then some snow-capped mountains. It's pretty cool. And then over there behind the big rock here, there's the lake, Sand Hollow Reservoir Lake. So if you're a Jeeper and you haven't been here yet, this is definitely a spot to hit. The whole of Sand Hollow, that is a pretty sweet spot. I've never been here, been to Moab a bunch, but it's my first time here. So I'm gonna carry my fat butt down to the bottom of the hill again. Driver. Passenger. There you go. You got it. Just like that. Nicely done. Milts Mile, and this is, what's this called, Josh? Pinch? Something like that. Watching everyone work their way through it. So we've got boys from Dixie 4x4 guiding us. Bryce down there, Milt of Milts Mile there. Walking everybody through it.
One more driver.
back here. It is our final day here, and Josh has brought me to Toquerville Falls, I can say it. Drive across it, there's a whole bunch of Jeep people here. There was a actual planned trail. We didn't go on, we were just driving. We got here, they all caught up to us. But yeah, so we're gonna get some sweet footage of the Jeeps, some pictures out on the water. There's a big Super Duty driving across the water somewhere back there. It's an easy trail. I mean, I would definitely bring something 4x4 just for ground clearance and bigger tires. Just because there's a lot of bumpy rocks and kind of shelves and stuff. Nothing hard to get over. You probably don't need to use four-wheel drive, but you just need a good tire and some ground clearance. So it's a fun little ride, pretty scenic, lots of stuff around. Let's go have some fun in the water. Left the Toquerville Falls, drove down the dirt road, got a text from the boss man that says he wants some pictures of the Gladiator. So now that we're left there, we're gonna run just up to another little spot, up to the actual Sand Hollow Resort area. Easy to get some cool backdrops, hopefully, and get some cool shots of the Gladiator, get some cool shots of the JL, kind of separate. And you know, you let us drive his Jeeps, you let us bring him down here, see cool stuff, get him some cool pictures. Least we can do, right? We're coming up on it right now. Josh has found a beautiful spot to make the Jeep more beautiful. He's down there taking beauty shots of it. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna go cool style now and get some slow motion 6 shots of the Jeeps. time, I've probably said it 3 times now. My first time at the winter 4x4 Jamboree in Sand Hollow. There's a lot of people always ask, like, oh, what's better, this or Moab? And I think they're similar, Moab and Sand Hollow, but they're still very different. Like, it's a whole different thing. I mean, I don't think I'd be able to compare them. Ugh, I'm shaking good. A shaky back tire or something. Anyway, Gladiator was fun to cruise around in. You know, we saw a couple Gladiators on trails. My opinion, they don't belong on trails. Like, they're overland vehicles. They're not rock crawlers. You can rock crawl them, but like, just know, like, it's gonna hit in the middle, it's gonna hit in the front, it's gonna hit in the back, like it's a truck. But they're cool. The other thing I've noticed with me, this seat is all the way down. I'm a big guy. When bebopping around in the jail with Josh yesterday, this is the roll bar. I finally leaned this seat back a little bit. There's no hope. I'm gonna hit my head on that thing, and that thing, no matter what. I don't remember that being so specific in JK's. I think it was still there, but like, first time I'm in the Jeep with Josh, the first thing he goes over, wham! I was like, oh crap, there's a roll bar there. So as long as you know of it, you'll be alright, but like, you're gonna find it the first time, that's for sure. But this Gladiator's been pretty cool. They've got lots of cool options on them. Like I said, they're fun overlanders. They're, you know, if you want a truck, you don't have to tow a whole bunch of weight. You like having a bed, you like having 4 doors, fit the whole family in here. I mean, it's a little small. It's not a big truck. Everybody knows that. I mean, that's obvious, but it's pretty good. The biggest difference between Moab and Sand Hollow, Moab trails are a lot longer. Doesn't mean they have more obstacles. It just means they take a lot longer to get through. Sand Hollow, I mean, you're a couple miles, you know, and that's, for the ones I went on, there might be longer ones, but it seems like as a general understanding, like, everybody gets on a trail in the morning, they're off, you know, right after lunchtime. Moab, you get on a trail, you're not off until nighttime usually, you know. Maybe if it's not busy and you don't have very many people, you can knock it out, but you're gonna be booking it. Where these they're not super long trails, which is fun, because you can get on and get off and be done if you want, or you could hit another trail up and make a day out of it, or whatever. But yeah, great time, great place, fun ride. Glad that Code 4 LED brought me down. You know, I helped him in the booth. We had a good time. Fat Bob's were driving me around and showing me, you know, the place I've never been. Met some cool people, had a good time. So again, if you haven't been to Sand Hollow or Winter 4x4 Jamboree, you know, make it a thing to go. It's the thing about, like, my friends that went down, they didn't sign up for any trails. You know, they just let people get out on the trails and they go out and play, and the trails are so short, you know, once people, they're in and out, and you can jump on and, you know, you might catch up to somebody, but like, there's so many trails out there and so many different paths you can take. But, so let me know if you like this. I had a good time. I think this is kind of what I'd like to do more of, try to find reasons to go with other companies and let them pay for my fun. And then I can take you along and we can enjoy a new spot together. And maybe I'll just do it on my own. And I'll go down and, you know, there's so many vehicles down there. That's half the fun, is just watching and seeing all the different vehicles. And, you know, they're just all so different. You've got stuff from, you know, basically stock rigs all the way up to these crazy race buggies and homemade buggies and, you know, just cool stuff. So, yeah, I had a great time.